The Heat, top draft pick, Tyler Hero. How about them Wildcats? Gets the best assist. How about the Euro step and the little bounce? Okay, Tyler, we see you. 15 points, 3 assists. Miami's top draft pick has been balling so far out there in Vegas.
Best stat sheet goes to Bruce Brown Jr., the Pistons. How about 11 points, 14 rebounds, 10 assists. Detroit winning over the Sixers. Second player to record a triple-double in the Vegas Summer League since 2004. The other fella, my boy Lonzo.
All right, so best handle goes to Luka Samanic. He's from the Spurs roster in the Summer League. A little behind-the-back dribble, down the lane, splits it. First-round pick, pretty move, drive. Spurs would lose the game by 1. 11-11, double-double.
Best splash, Knicks Lakers. Nick Perkins. Do I know the Perkins? He misses the lay-in and then shows frustration by throwing Mitchell Robinson's headband at him.
Wait, he took his headband
came off and then threw it at him, but he was all sweaty and splashed all over him. Yuck. I'm just need a full-body Purell after that is what I'm thinking.
Best buzzer beater. China taking on the Bucks. Fong Shuao pulls up from 36 feet. Shuao like, how you like me now? Off the glass, bottom.
Best finish. That's as a game, not like finish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Timberwolves Heat, fourth quarter. T-Wolves down 2. Naz Reid inside, slams it home. So we're tied at 81. 30 seconds to go. Kendrick Nunn playing big. Picks Jordan McLaughlin's pocket.
That's embarrassing.
Defense from Nunn is nice. Ties it. He had 28 in this one. Kelly Olynyk, he did not get off the bench other than to stand up and cheer. As you see, he didn't have an official uniform or anything like that. Got the cap on backwards. After 2 made Wolves free throws, Heat looking to tie it, 2.3, Nunn inbound. Try to get it to Tyler Hero, no. Jared Terrell is there. Wolves win at 90-87. Let's welcome in NBA analyst Tim Legler to talk things Summer League here, specifically that man from the Knicks, number 1 pick, R.J. Barrett. We saw him earlier in the program. We now have 4 games of his body of work right here. So let's go ahead and chisel in some things that we know for sure.
I'm going to put my stamp on R.J. Barrett
what do we got?
after 4 games. So, all right, here, let's start with the good. Here's the things that I like about R.J. Barrett. Not just what I saw in Vegas, but what I saw, obviously, in his year at Duke as well. Great size for a guy that handles the ball a lot. He can make every pass you need to make because he can see the entire floor. And I saw him make some great deliveries in Vegas on pick-and-roll lobs, on pick-and-roll pocket passes. He can get the ball from one side of the floor to the other because of that reach and that length. Couple things I'd be concerned about. Quickness, just overall explosive quickness to turn the corner on guys. There are a lot of guys with that kind of foot speed in the NBA, so I don't know how much he's going to be able to leave guys in the dust when he tries to turn the corner. And then the shot, right? It's inconsistent and it's a slow release. In college, he got open looks because of who he was playing with, and guys were afraid to close out on him. That won't be the case in the NBA. So I think he's got to spend a lot of time trying to quicken his release, become more consistent from the three-point line. But obviously, it's such a small sample size. But look, you take him that high, you want your ceiling to be eventually an all-league player.
Okay, so we saw the Knicks. They played the Lakers. We've got a point guard here. There is talk, there has been a report, that the Lakers point guard this year will be LeBron James. Okay, so at the Summer League, Frank Vogel, their head coach, is there, and he addresses, hey, how about we let LeBron be the point guard?
There's no decisions made on our starting lineup. No imminent plan to start LeBron at the point guard spot. A lot of different lineups and combinations have been discussed, but it's really way too early for any of that. He'll be a primary ball handler in our system the same way he has been his entire career, but we're certainly not going to ask him to do anything that he hasn't done his entire career.
So we get Frank's thoughts and we go to Tim's thoughts, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but doesn't he always have the ball? Isn't he always bringing the ball up? Isn't he my point guard all the time anyway, really?
Isn't this just semantics, right? And terminology.
What do we print in the program? Whatever.
Yeah, no one's ever labeled him that. I guess that's why this became a big story. To me, it wasn't at all. When I heard that they might do this, it didn't surprise me because to me, this guy's been a point guard on every team he's ever played on, going back to high school. He's the primary decision maker. He's got the ball in his hands more often than any other player on the court. And I don't care who's next to him, whether that's Mario Chalmers, who was a guy that could advance the ball, then go spot up and shoot threes. Kyrie Irving, who was called one of the best point guards in the league. To me, even on that team, LeBron James was the point guard. And obviously, certainly anything that he's going to do with the Lakers, he is going to be the facilitator. He's always been a point guard. He thinks like one. He handles it like one. He makes plays like one. He has been a point guard, even though we've never called him that.
He's 6'8" and 260. It's the positionless NBA, right? So if he's got the ball, you're the point guard. Good for you. Tim Legler, thanks.
It's been said that those who can do and those who can't coach.
Coverage of the 2019 MGM Resorts NBA Summer League continues tomorrow on NBA TV.
Lakers and the New York Knicks, R.J. Barrett getting set to go. He's had a rocky start to the Vegas Summer League, but the stroke looks good there. And then Barrett making his way to the rim, takes baseline, hammers it home. New York with a big lead early on. How about Kevin Knox? Okay. Knicks fans will take that. Up 22 at the half. Third quarter, back to Barrett. Third overall pick. In transition, little Euro step.
Nice to see him start to put it together.
Nick Perkins, a little frustrated, takes Mitchell Robinson's headband off his head. Sure. I'll take that. I don't think I've ever seen that before. He gets ejected for that. Can't throw another man's headband at him.
Can't get ejected in the Summer League game either.
Not acceptable in the NBA. Better third game for R.J. Barrett, who went first 4 of 18 in his debut. That was the Zion Williamson game. Followed that up with a 3 for 15 game Sunday against the Suns, in which he also turned the ball over 18 times. 21 points, 10 boards, 3 assists in this one. My question for you would be, what is the barometer for a good summer league for R.J. Barrett? Obviously, there are tons of eyeballs on him. Knicks fans are going to be watching his every move. Guys will have poor shooting performances. That's going to happen. What are you looking for out of him?
You want to see guys progressively improve. That's what you want. Like, because when you're talking about summer league, guys, it's a no-win situation for guys. If R.J. Barrett plays well, you know what they say? Well, he's supposed to play well, but he's not playing against anybody. And if he struggles, then it's out there. Oh, maybe he wasn't ready. Maybe we should have drafted someone else. But what you want to see is this. You want to see improvement. You want to see other ways to impact the game. What I like about his last 2 games was it wasn't about scoring. It was about rebounding. He averaged 10 rebounds in his last 2 games, but also he didn't turn the ball over. Right. So he's learning on the fly. And that's what you want to see guys like R.J. Barrett and Kevin Knox and these young guards. You want to see these guys get reps that will carry over to the regular season.
You know, he said before the draft he wanted New York, wants to be there. He's grown up around basketball his entire life. The spotlight doesn't seem too big for him. In terms of basketball, how good a fit is he with the other parts on the floor right now?
Well, it's a young team. Obviously, it's a young team. It's a team that has a lot of growth. But they went out and they brought in some veterans. You know, they brought in, the Taj Gibsons and some of these guys that are great locker room guys. This league is all about where you get drafted. It really is. And this is a great opportunity for R.J. Barrett to get what he asked for. He wanted the responsibility. Right. He wanted the bright light. Well, you know what? Being in New York, being a Knick, now you got it.
You'll get all the scrutiny that comes with it.
For sure.
As well. All right, back to Vegas we go. Pistons and the Sixers. Bruce Brown entering his second NBA season out of Miami for Detroit. Matisse Thybulle drives here, and he's throwing it down. Here's Brown going to work.
He had a heck of a game. He had a heck of a game. He had a triple-double.
Thybulle to Zaire Smith for the 3. And then Brown, as you mentioned, dominating. Finds Jared Utah for the 3-pointer at the buzzer. Utah, long bounce pass to find Brown. And then Brown setting up Thomas. He's not done. Brown playmaking as he finds Costello. 11, 14 rebounds, 10 assists. That is, in fact, a triple-double. Second player to do it in Vegas Summer League history. Hornets and the Bulls. Kobe White, Miles Bridges. We pick it up in the second half. Kobe.
He's been impressive.
Really like his decision-making and his pace early on.
And we were talking about that. Guys are going to miss shots because you're trying to adjust to the speed of the game. But you talked about his decision-making, his ability to change gears, change speeds, get into the lane and finish. And he has a shakiness about him to create space to get shots. That will translate to the regular season and help the Chicago Bulls out.
That was Daniel Gafford with the putback. He looks like he might have a spot in the NBA as well. Devontae Graham for the jumper, and then we're making. Justin Simon with the putback. Chicago up by 1. It's now a 3-point game. Final seconds. Miles Bridges. No.
Ooh, it's a good look, though. That's all you can ask for. That's a good look.
Bulls hang on to win at 75-72. You know, there are a lot of people in Vegas who are happy with non-overtime. A lot of coaches, they don't want the extra minutes. They've seen enough, right? They want to move on. Timberwolves and the Miami Heat, Tyler Hero.
He has been incredibly impressive.
More from Hero. Step around that pick.
He is shot ready.
He is a competent kid. Hero recovers the loose ball. Look at that pass.
And that's what's been impressive about him. He's been knocking shots down, but his creativity, his confidence, his ability to make his teammates better has really opened some eyes during Summer League.
Miami up big at the half. Kendrick Nunn rebounds his own, flips it up and in. Minnesota playing from behind. But they're not done. Down by 20, here we come. Josh Okogie to Naz Reid. We're tied at 81. It's late. Nunn strips Jordan McLaughlin at half court. He finishes. And Minnesota goes on to win off free throws after trailing by 20. Drama in Vegas as the Timberwolves get the victory. All right, the Magic and the Nets. Jared Allen still going at it here.
Okay, what am I going to ask you right now, Matt?
Why is he playing?
Why is he playing? He had a great rookie year.
You know, it used to be entering your second year, you're going to play, right?
Right.
But that's not the case for most teams anymore. If you play as much as he did, you're probably not playing Summer League. But he has been. I don't have a good answer for you. Because he's not under load management. That's why.
Right. Okay. I got it. Gotcha.
I guess.
He played well, though. That's the thing is he played well today. He really played well. But the thing is he did what he does during the regular season.
Yeah, 14 and 13.
Right. He was active. He rebounded. He ran, and he blocked shots. He was the best player on the floor.
Yeah. Nicholas Claxton there. Brooklyn wins it by 8. Spurs and the Suns. Quindary Witherspoon making things happen. Finds Drew Eubanks for the dunk. Luka Samanic to Witherspoon. And then more from Witherspoon. Driving and hitting. Spurs up by 2 at halftime. Third quarter. Here come the Suns. Here comes Jalen LeCue. Baseline and throwing it down. Jesse Palmer Jr. picks up that loose ball and pulls away. Phoenix up by 11. Here comes Eubanks. He's got a little NBA experience.
We got another comeback on our hands.
Yes, we do. Witherspoon to Eubanks. Poster dunk. Spurs make the comeback, but Phoenix hangs on to win at 79-78. Mavericks team Croatia still looking for their first win. This is Isaiah Roby. Knocks down the three-pointer. Roby can play a little bit. Dallas up big at the half. Roby, the offensive board, 9 points, 4-4 from the field. And then Shane Whittington to Josh Reeves for the two-hander. Dallas wins it 79-71. And the games keep on coming. More Summer League from Vegas here on Thursday. You'll see the Raptors and the Pacers at 6 Eastern time. Then it's Portland at OKC, followed by the Sacramento Kings and the LA Clippers. More coming up here.